If you are a business owner or entrepreneur who is creating their first online course, you absolutely need to have these tools and programs in order to create amazing videos for your course content. This is the best place for course creators, digital entrepreneurs, and business owners who are ready to create financial security through creating and launching profitable online courses. So if that is you, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified every Friday when a new video goes live. Now, I've personally been creating courses now for 4 years, and these are the exact tools and programs that I use to create my own course content. And I want to drive this home that you do not need to be a techie person in order to pull this off. So if you are completely new to the whole video recording world, don't stress, I've got you, and you can handle all of these things. So first up are the tools to create your actual course content. Now, most online courses these days are video lessons. So for doing a screen share or talking over slides, you'll need something so you can record your screen and also your talking head if you want to include that as well. So in order to do that, I recommend 2 different programs. One is called Camtasia and the other is Loom. Now, Camtasia is what I used for the longest time, and it is a paid program, but it comes not only with a recording software so you can record your screen and also yourself at the same time, but it has a super simple and easy to use editing software so you can edit your videos down to perfection. Now, this was the program I used when I got started, and I had 0 experience with editing videos and recording content. So this was actually super easy to learn, and I highly recommend, if you are looking for somewhere to get started, to go with Camtasia. Now, if you're not quite ready for a paid product, you can also use Loom. Now, Loom is a free program you can use online to record your screen and also yourself if you want. The only problem with Loom is that it has very limited editing capabilities. But if you know you can get through teaching your course content without having to do much to cut out mistakes or add any graphics and stuff like that, then Loom is a great option for simple course videos. For step-by-step tutorials on how you can film yourself and your screen at the same time using Loom and Camtasia, check out this video here where I walk you through the entire process step by step. Next up, if you are filming yourself in person like I'm doing right now, you're going to need some sort of camera. Now, you can use your built-in webcam on your computer. That works fine, but if you want to get a little bit better picture quality, then I highly recommend getting some sort of external camera to do so. Now, what I'm using right now is actually my iPhone X. Now, a lot of phones have really good cameras these days, so you can definitely get away with just using your phone. And most of us have those now, so it is a super good option. But if you do want to stick with a webcam, but one that is a little higher quality than what is already built into your machine, you can get an external webcam. Now, this is the one that I've been using myself. It is the Logitech C20 Pro HD webcam. It is super affordable and it's super great. The picture quality is excellent, and I've seen it recommended by so many other creators out there, and that's why I personally went with this one. But if you want to take it a step further than using your phone or a webcam, you can actually use a professional camera. Now, this is the one I've been using. It is the Canon EOS Rebel T3i. I've had it for years, and I've just started actually experimenting with using to film my YouTube videos. But it gives you a lot more control over your picture quality and the sound and all of these things. So if you want to take things to the next level and really produce a professional quality video, you can upgrade to a camera such as this one. Now, in addition to your camera, you're also gonna need to have some good lighting. Now, the budget option that still looks really good is to actually just set up your camera on a tripod near a window. If you're filming with your phone, you can also just prop that up on a stack of books and just have it at the right angle right near your window, and you can get great light. Right now, I have myself set up right in front of my window, which is right here, and everything looks great with that kind of lighting. But if you want to actually get some professional lighting, or you're trying to film when it is night or it's darker out, then I highly recommend to get a ring light, which is also what I use in most of my videos. So I personally use the newer ring light. It is super affordable. You could grab that right off of Amazon, and it comes with a kit with a tripod and an extra attachment that you can use to either hook up your phone or your camera to film. But if a ring light isn't something that you like, I know you can get those little rings in your eyes that some people like the look of it. I don't mind it. But if you don't like that, there are tons of really affordable photography lighting kits available on Amazon. So I highly suggest checking one of those out. Are you creating your first online course? I'd love to know, what is it that is holding you back? What are you struggling with to actually get it created and get it launched? So if you have something that you're struggling with, please share in the comments below, because I'd love to create more videos that help you solve those problems that are holding you back. Next up is audio. Now, your audio quality is actually way more important than the quality of your video, because what you're saying is basically what you're teaching. You're getting your knowledge across through your words, through your speech. And if your audio quality is poor, if it is hard to listen to, then your students are going to have a really hard time getting through your content and actually learning from your course. So you can actually just use your laptop audio when you're recording, but I highly suggest investing in some sort of microphone so you can get that nicer audio that is much easier to listen to. Now, if you are doing screen share or talking over slides, you can get a simple USB microphone. Now, the one I use is also very affordable. It is called the Blue Snowball. You plug it in basically and you go. It is super simple, it looks pretty cool, and it makes your video audio quality much better than what is just built into your computer. So you can also get a lav mic like this one right here. Now, this one is the Boya lav mic. It is also super affordable. As you can see, I am not using high-end, super expensive stuff, but it really increases your quality of the content that you're creating. So next up is software to help you edit your videos. Now, you'll have mistakes to cut out. You might want to add in some branding or edit together that and some sound, some background noise, whatever it is. But by editing your videos, you can make them much nicer to watch and make it so it's easier for your students to understand what you are teaching them. Now, as I said before, if you are using Camtasia to record your videos, you can actually use their editing software as well to edit your videos to perfection. Now, likely your course videos aren't super complex, so this is perfect. You don't need much more than that. But if you do want to take things to the next level, if you want to get fancy with creating effects and stuff in your videos, then I highly recommend Adobe Premiere Pro. It's what I'm using now after several years of using Camtasia, and it has a higher learning curve, but it is much more powerful. So for adding different graphics in and sound effects and different visual effects to your videos, Adobe Premiere Pro is the top tier program for that. So basically at this point, you need a platform to host your course online. Now, there are a ton of these to choose from nowadays, from Teachable, Kajabi, Podia, Thinkific, Udemy. There's so much to choose from. Now, the first one that I recommend is a program called Teachable. Teachable is super beginner friendly and really easy to set up. So you can set up your entire course, upload all of your videos, all of your written content, your PDFs, set up a sales page and payment processor so you can take payments and get your course out there. I used Teachable myself for several years, but the second program I recommend is what I am using now for all of my courses, which is called Kajabi. Kajabi is a very similar platform to Teachable. It's a little more robust, and there's more options for customizing your sales pages, your course structure, and all of those things. So I've actually created my entire website on Kajabi. So if you're looking for somewhere to host everything in one spot, Kajabi is a great option for that. And for a complete walkthrough of how to set up your course on the Kajabi platform, check out this video and I will walk you through the entire process. If you are stuck coming up with an idea for your course, or you're not sure what your area of expertise is, or you just need a little bit of extra help getting started, check out this free guide that I have made called the Profitable Online Course Starter Kit. You can grab that in the link in the description below, and I will walk you through the entire process of coming up with a course that you are good at, that you are knowledgeable about, that people want, and that is basically guaranteed to sell. You will also go through my validation process so that you can create your course knowing for sure that people want it and that it's going to sell after you've put in all the work to create it. Also, if you'd like to join a community of other digital entrepreneurs and course creators just like you, I'd love to invite you to join my exclusive Facebook group, the Course Boss Club. This is a completely free group full of community and like-minded individuals. And I'm also sharing my best and most recent course creation and digital marketing tips inside. And again, you can join that group in the link in the description below. Check out these videos next to take your course business to the next level. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share it with a friend who could also benefit.